It's the Sarge and OQ Revue, right here on SiriusXM's Hip Hop Nation.
SiriusXM's Hip Hop Nation. This is, of course, the Sarge and OQ Revue.
Yeah, well, Orlando, you know, Mississippi can stand up at a later date. Because right now, New Orleans and Baton Rouge and LaPlace and all of that, Louisiana, is all in here, Orlando. Let me tell you something straight up and down, buddy. This is a friend of Hip Hop Nation.
Yeah, a friend of hip-hop.
A friend of hip-hop, a legend in his own right. You know, and because I'm from St. Charles Parish, shout out to all my people down there, you know, this man has held the flag up for Southern hip-hop and hip-hop in general, you know, from the reality standpoint. Some people call it gangster, but I just think it's his reality in more ways than one. Our friend and family member, Boosie Badazz, is back with us, Orlando. Turn his mic up a little bit.
Yeah.
How you feeling, family?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good out here grinding. Every time I come to New York City, I'm trying to put something together. I'm just working, you know, just branding myself, you know.
Cut this shit, Boosie. You carrying in a bag. You get another bag of money every time you come.
Let's put it in perspective. You're not here on vacation. You're not here for no reason. Every time we see you out here,
it's cold out here.
You're holding meetings or doing some kind of business venture. Like, what's going on this time around?
This time around, I'm trying to find my smell for my fragrance.
All right.
So today I was smelling all kind of different fragrances, and I'm finna put together this fragrance. It's called Boosie Love.
Mm-hmm. Boosie Love. Now you see that? Let me show you how much of a motherfucking fan I am, Orlando. Boosie Love was the song featuring Trey Songz, right? From the goddamn mixtape.
Yeah.
Come on, nigga, I know my Boosie.
Boosie don't even remember that.
You know
all right, if you say so.
You know what? There's so much shit out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. But let me ask you this. So you out here smelling like, what is that process like? Because I walk into Sephora.
It's a hard process because, you know, the smell changes on your skin.
Yeah, okay.
So you gotta smell it. You gotta come back.
You put coffee in
15 minutes and smell it again. Then it's another smell 30 minutes later.
That's what I'm saying. I walk into Sephora and I get a headache. You know what I mean? Like
all that shit starts smelling the same.
Yeah, after a while it starts smelling the same. Yeah.
So it's basically about having that. It's what you like too.
Right.
So, you know, I want my fragrance on what my nose thinks smell good.
Okay.
And it's important on finding the fragrance because I done went in so many stores and smell the fragrance like this shit stink.
Yeah.
Come on, tell
That's
the
what I'm
truth.
saying.
Like, man, like why did ain't nobody tell them that, hey, this ain't it?
This shit smell like funk.
But when you have to tell them, you know, because your name is gonna be on it, you have to be kind of like, hey, nah, I ain't really feeling that one.
Right.
Without going too hard. Okay.
Right. I'm basically
like shit. Find my face.
No, but you know what? You know what? Once again, like I know other celebrities have a fragrance and stuff like that, but you know what? You know, I just applaud you guys. You know, number one, you pioneers that are coming into the business. You know, actually, I actually saw you on Snoop's Snoop show.
Right.
And you know, it was like you and he both were going back and forth about these different products because so many times, you know, we talk about all this shit that we putting on and we drinking and everything like that. It's just
other
beautiful
people's stuff. Yeah.
It's beautiful that we gonna have our own.
Right.
You know, was that one of the initiatives when you first came from being incarcerated?
Yeah. When I first came home, I came home with a plan, basically to brand everything I do. You know, Boosie the brand. You know, it's bigger than music now. And I got a successful clothing line, Jewel House, what I got on right now.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. There's a box coming our way too, Orlando.
Yeah,
Jewel
man.
House. Goddamn, we wear that shit every night on camera.
We
Right.
booming all across in all the city gears. Dealers finna take us on in like 69 department stores.
Come on, man.
That's a big deal.
Applaud that, Orlando.
Yeah. We working.
It's one thing to be in the hood stores, but it was better believe.
Dillard's?
Better believe when you in Dillard's.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you up here in New York, Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't up here for no bullshit. See
Fucking
Wall
around.
Street, nigga. Come to get that bag, man. 877-604-4746. The legend. Boosie here with us.
It's on fire tonight.
Better
You're
believe that.
listening to the Sarge and OQ Revue.
Let's
Hip
get
Hop
it.
Nation.
straight hip hop hits, period.
Got special guest Boosie Badazz hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So listen, you know, we before we go any further, you know, how's your family and everything? Were they affected by the floods in that northern Louisiana area? How's your family? And
my family, a lot of people got affected.
Yeah.
They got a lot of people got affected in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, man. A lot of people lost everything. Like, you know, we just hoping that the federal government, you know, everybody just, you know, just give us all they got. You know, just do the right thing, give us all they got. You know, I sent a lot of stuff to my hometown.
Let me ask you a question, because I grew up on the River Road. You know, the levee was right in front of my house, you know, in St. Charles Parish. Actually the spillway and everything. Do you think it's like, okay, you know what? Y'all got to move now. You know what I'm saying? Like we not gonna be putting up with people like actually building homes and shit right by the goddamn river. Do you feel like that, or it's like, you know, a stubbornness, like, you know what? We born here, raised here, gonna die here. My mom and them was here. Is that the attitude that you're feeling? Because my mother's like that. She's like, I ain't moving nowhere, goddammit.
It's not the attitude I feel, because, you know,
you out of there.
Some people have no choice.
No, but
I think it's based on some people losing that get up, man.
Yeah.
And you know, we might not feel comfortable there, but they feel comfortable there.
Like my mama don't leave when it's a hurricane and shit.
Right,
like,
right.
You know, like we about to die, goddammit.
Yeah.
But she, like, all these big hurricanes, because they've survived so many.
Mm-hmm. It's just another one.
They think it's just another one. But I'm happy that. But most of your family is safe. Though.
Yeah, most of them safe. A lot of them lost material things, but we get that back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but nobody lost their life, so we thankful for that. But a lot of people lost. Man, it was like a lake out there, man. Like, you just could see the top of the houses, so you couldn't see nothing. So. You know, they need money down there.
So, you know, you really been touring heavy.
Yeah, I'm a 4 show a week guy.
Yeah, and I understand the numbers and everything like that you're accruing, doing the shows and everything like that. But speaking of being healthy and health, and, you know, God bless you, because you know, you're a cancer survivor.
Right. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a big blessing.
How have things changed since you know you got over the cancer thing?
Well, I just feel like I value life more. You know, since I beat cancer, I'm more of a hustler now. I always been a hustler, but just feel like I'm more of a hustler.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't wait for nothing. Maybe one time I used to wait 3 days before I react to something. I get on everything now. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I value life more. You know.
When you go through something like that, because let me tell you something. I had a cancer scare.
Yeah.
You know, they did all the tests and everything out. You know, and like you said, you think about your potential.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, you lost some time with imprisonment, and now it's like, damn, you know, I'm getting hit, you know, by these illnesses. You know, how do you just keep getting fucking up after? You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like it's like where I'm from. Like, when you fall, you got to get up.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like God be using me, you know, like, cause He could have been killed me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so why He keep putting me through this, putting me up through all this? I just feel like He be making me strong.
Yeah, I done heard people say, God, take me, and God, you know, it's my time. Boosie say, God, go kill him.
Let me ask you this, though, because, you know, I'm thinking about your health and whatnot. You know, what precautions have you taken? Because, like, for instance, it's in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? Like, this hip hop game, like, you've been doing what you know, business deals and whatnot all day, and now you're doing a radio thing at night. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what time do you set aside for yourself? You know what I mean? So you won't burn out.
I basically try to get like 3 days home a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If not, most of the time I'm sleeping on the airplanes. You know.
Right.
You know, we trying to keep dietitians around like that, but it's hard to eat healthy.
Yeah.
On this road, man, when you see an airport every day, you know. So
no,
basically, we got off the plane today, straight to Sylvia's.
Yeah.
Word up.
Yeah.
Straight to Sylvia. Let's eat, man.
Straight grease. Okay. You know, Boosie, I know that you've been politically active. Gonna play this classic here and come back and ask you how you feel about what's going on politically.
We also got some new music from Boosie.
Of course.
Sirius XM's Hip Hop Nation. Boosie Badazz hanging out on the Sarge and OQ Revue.
Coming to pick up a bag near a city near you.
Yes, sir.
I'm bag chasing.
So, Boosie, hey, man, you know, give me your take on this whole, you know, campaign thing. I'm assuming that, you know, due to some of your life experiences and things you've been through, the next president is going to be important. So how do you feel about, you know, our choices this year?
Maybe I need to get into it more. You know, I haven't like even been like entertaining a race like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I'm at a point where I feel like the world's not gonna change that much.
Right.
You know, we're in a hell of a hole. You know, I basically, when I ask about the presidency, like if I ask somebody what's going on, I'd be like, you know, who gonna give me the lowest taxes? You know.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. That's a very, very interesting point. Here's the thing. When you move up in the tax bracket, like you know, Orlando just got a brand new house and shit, $1 million house. He's a different tax.
Go ahead, don't listen to that.
He's a different tax bracket, and perfect point. My brother works for Shell.
Yeah.
Oil. My brother votes Republican. I was like, you a sellout nigga.
But he's voting for what's best for him. Yeah.
You understand? Like certain things might be better for people. You know,
it's different strokes for different folks.
Yes,
that's what people gotta understand. You know, your brother. You know, you gotta think about your family. You gotta think about, you know, what's going. You know, you say this $200,000. This will help your kid through college.
Yeah.
So,
you know,
have you been? Well, obviously, you didn't see the debate or anything like that.
I think they getting bags, nigga.
I don't be following it. You know, I just hear certain stuff.
Yeah.
Like today, I was hearing something about grabbing
pussy.
Grabbing
you
pussy.
Know, I hear about. You know, I never got in front of the TV and watched it. I never.
Right.
You know,
you heard grabbing pussy. Say, you know what? I said that shit before I went in. That's one of my singles. Now, on another note. Since the last time you came here, here's the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Because you came in when you first were released from jail and you know, wrongly accused and all other stuff like that.
Right.
You first started talking about the penal system. You first and you were on our show last. You talked about the police system.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, whole shitload of stuff done broke out.
Right.
Do you feel prophetic? You know, in some of the things that you were saying, like you used to talk about the police in northern Louisiana, abuse of power, etc., etc. Do you feel vindicated, you know, by these camera phones and shit like that? Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Like I've been told them, man. Like,
I know.
I've been telling them what was going on in the ghettos.
Dirty
you know?
cops.
I've been telling them what was going on in the ghettos. Now I wasn't referring to what's going on in the other parts of the world. I was talking about what was going on in the ghettos.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what was going on in
Ferguson
in all those places. I just knew what was going on in places I was surrounded by since I was small.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But they didn't have camera phones back then.
It was just your word against.
It was just me telling the people on songs, F the police, they did this, they did that.
Yeah.
You know.
And you were attacked because of some of the stance that you took against police. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it just feels like everything is full circle with these camera phones and stuff like that.
I told you so.
Everybody has a camera on their phone.
You know?
So the things you were doing, you know, 10, 20 years ago, you can't get away with that anymore. You busted.
Yeah.
And it hurt the people even more when they busted and they still get away with it.
Yeah. So,
you know,
I guess my next question, because I'm telling you right now, you know, Boosie, I ain't never served no time. You know, I ain't got nothing more than a little ran through the red light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He shows his military ID card to get out of it. Yeah.
Boosie, they caught me pissing in the back of my car, but I pull out that military. Hey, man. You know? But here's the thing, though. You know, honestly, I guess it's easy and simplistic to say, you know, fuck the police and everything like that, but can there ever be a situation where, particularly our culture, hip-hop culture, and law enforcement come together, and like what could change to make the situation better, or is it just a flawed system that you just don't believe in totally?
I basically don't believe in them totally because they're a team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I was to see, if I was looking at them like as singles, I would believe in them because I do believe they have some good cops. But together, I don't believe them because the cop is going to take up for the cop who he's gonna do it with. Yeah. Just like my friend, if I'm with my friend, I'm gonna take my friend's side.
Yeah.
You know, and it's these
right,
cops.
Wrong, and different.
I'm gonna take my friend's side, man. You know what I'm saying? And they getting put in bad positions because you gotta understand most of this happen because they are afraid. They are afraid when they get the job.
Yeah. When
they in the police academy, they're already afraid. Now you pulling over a black guy or somebody with some dreads in his head, mouth full of gold, they hand already on the trigger.
Yeah.
Folks, they're afraid of him. So you can't. First of all, you won't get hired to be a cop. You cannot be afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you fear what you don't understand, and that's the thing. You know what? The last thing I know you got to run, but I wanted to ask you about the new project coming up, and also I want to know about just the penal system. 877-604-4746. Boosie Badazz is with us. Hip Hop Nation.
Hip Hop Nation. Sergeant OQ.
The legend Boosie Badazz is here.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You know what? I also, damn, it's always some stuff to talk to you about. And you know what else? I saw, since you've been here, there's going to be people are talking about prison reform.
Yeah.
Like this whole shit is like a modern day slavery.
Yeah.
How do you feel about all this change that's happening as it pertains to that? Because I didn't know that this was like this is kind of like constitutionally illegal to have these guys working for no
wage.
Did they have you working and doing shit like that?
Yeah, I worked in the kitchen, man. I was in a big house, Angola.
Mm-hmm.
And you from Louisiana, you know about Angola.
Angola's the hardest prison in the world. I don't care what this is, Alcatraz. You got to be out there hot. You never been to Louisiana? It's hot, sweaty out there.
Yeah, it's like what people don't understand is, if you saw the movie Life, it's like the movie Life.
Oh, like the chain gang.
They walk
all that.
6 o'clock in the morning. You got to be to work. They walk those fields all day. It's 5 o'clock. In 100-degree heat.
Oh, that's slavery.
Picking vegetables.
Nigga, that's slavery, nigga.
They come in with they hands bleeding from picking. A lot of people die out there, passed out from heat stroke. Mm-hmm. And everybody in the job got a prison. I was the vegetable man in the kitchen. They wouldn't let me go work in the field out there in the roads, but I was the vegetable man in the prison. We do all those 7 cents a day.
How many hours a day you?
I work from 5:30 in the morning to 3:30.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So like a place like Angola, the number of prisoners that are in the jail, they are a part of the populace in the city.
Right.
So constitutional funds and everything go to that area. Mm-hmm. So that's funds and taxes without representation. You can't vote. You can't do nothing.
So is this something that's more prevalent in the South as opposed to like in New York?
It's all over the world.
Oh, what
am I clapping for? Anyway, I just want to touch on that with you. But listen. New project coming out. We got a title, a working title?
I'm gonna name it The Truth, man.
Okay.
The Truth, probably last quarter.
Okay.
Great album, man. Another classic album by me.
Well, it's more of a palatable title this time. Yeah. This time around. Touchdown to cause hell.
That's what I did, right?
The Truth, you can put it in Walmart.
Jim, put that touchdown to call hell in the back. It's a little better there,
That guy looks mad.
A little angry there.
Fucking death row. So listen. So what can they expect on The Truth?
You could expect a classic album, man. Mm-hmm. You can basically expect The Truth.
Yeah.
Special guest?
Your Truth.
Special guest. I got Chris Brown on the record.
Breezy.
I got Breezy on the record. I got Rich Homie on the record. I got my artist Young Blue on the record. He's the next one to go. I got B Will on my record. That's another artist. It's basically just Boosie, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a one-man army.
Let me tell you something right now. As usual, I want you just to sit back and understand what I'm about to say to you. Man, your story should be on the big screen, straight up and down.
Right. All right. Let me get to that.
Oh, okay.
Let me get to that. Hold on.
First the book. First the book.
2017. Like this last week, before this week, I was just talking. I've been just talking to plenty investors and stuff like that. But I'm definitely we finna shoot a casting call in a minute for my life story movie. Whoever shoot this movie, man, I got a hell of a life story.
So we gotta be in the movie.
Nigga, we gonna be in Cell Block 4.
Boosie!
Matter of fact, I want to be in the kitchen with you.
Yeah.
Cucumbers, nigga. I don't give a fuck about them albums, nigga. Cucumbers, nigga. Potatoes.
He gotta play that one hater. You know that one hater in prison?
Hey, at the end of the movie, I'm fucking still in jail, fucking cutting cucumbers, and you fucking platinum, dripping, smelling like the new fragrance and shit. Drinking fucking Boosie juice.
Drinking that Boosie juice.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Honestly speaking, man, I'm so proud of you, man. I don't know what that means to you as a man, but I'm so proud of you. You're a goddamn role model.
Appreciate it, man.
Bigger than that, you are a story of redemption. And you know what? A lot of motherfuckers gonna give up until they see your story.
Yeah, that's what I when people see my story, man, I just want to give people hope, you know. I give people hope all the time. That's why when you see me, you know, I try to be looking good. I try to be shiny, you know, because where I'm from, you know, when people look at me how I made it, people be like, I know I can make it.
Of course. And that's why me and Orlando, we left our bitches at home. We know how you do get down. We handcuff our bitches.
Boosie Badazz on the Sarge and OQ review.
It's the Sarge and OQ review.
Rainbow,
Right here
goddammit.
on Sirius XM's Hip Hop Nation.
Big up for Southern hip hop and hip hop in general. You know, from the reality standpoint, some people call it gangster, but I just think it's his reality in more ways than one. Our friend and family member, Boosie Badazz, is back with us, Orlando. Turn his mic up a little bit.
Yeah.
How you feeling, family?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good out here grinding. Every time I come to New York City, I'm trying to put something together. I'm just working, you know, just branding myself, you know.
Cut this shit, Boosie. You carrying in a bag. You get another bag of money every time you come.
Let's put it in perspective. You're not here on vacation. You're not here for no reason. Every time we see you out here,
it's cold out here.
You're holding meetings or doing some kind of business venture. Like, what's going on this time around?
This time around, I'm trying to find my smell for my fragrance.
All right.
So today I was smelling all kind of different fragrances, and I'm finna put together this fragrance. It's called Boosie Love.
Boosie Love. Now you see that? Let me show you how much of a motherfucking fan I am, Orlando. Boosie Love was the song featuring Trey Songz, right? From the goddamn mixtape.
Yeah.
Come on, nigga. I know my Boosie.
Boosie don't even remember that. You're like, all right, if you say so.
You know what? There's so much shit out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. But let me ask you this. So you out here smelling like, what is that process like? Because I walk into Sephora.
It's a hard process because, you know, the smell changes on your skin.
Yeah, okay.
So you gotta smell it. You gotta come back.
You put coffee in
15 minutes and smell it again. Then it's another smell 30 minutes later.
That's what I'm saying. I walk into Sephora and I get a headache. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
all that shit starts smelling the same.
Yeah, after a while, it starts smelling the same. Yeah.
So it's basically about having that. It's what you like too.
Right.
So, you know, I want my fragrance on what my nose thinks smell good.
Okay.
And it's important on finding the fragrance because I done went in so many stores and smell the fragrance like this shit stink.
Yeah.
Come on, tell
That's
the
what I'm
truth.
saying.
Like, man, like why did ain't nobody tell them that, hey, this ain't it?
It's the Sarge and OQ review right here on Sirius XM's Hip Hop Nation.
Sirius XM's Hip Hop Nation. This is, of course, the Sarge and OQ review.
Yeah, well, Orlando, you know, Mississippi can stand up at a later date. Because right now, New Orleans and Baton Rouge and LaPlace and all of that, Louisiana, is all in here, Orlando. Let me tell you something straight up and down, buddy. This is a friend of Hip Hop Nation.
Yeah, a friend of hip hop.
A friend of hip hop, a legend in his own right. You know, and because I'm from St. Charles Parish, shout out to all my people down there. You know, this man has held the flag. It shit smell like funk.
But when you have to tell him, you know, because your name is gonna be on it, you have to be kind of like, hey, nah, I ain't really feeling that one,
right?
Without going too hard. Okay.
Right. I'm basically
like shit. Fly my face.
No, but you know what? You know what? Once again, like I know other celebrities have a fragrance and stuff like that, but you know what? You know, I just applaud you guys. You know, number one, you pioneers that are coming into the business. You know, actually, I actually saw you on Snoop's show. Right. And you know, it was like you and he both were going back and forth about these different